Hi, my name is Robert Marc Lehmann and I'm a wildlife photographer and wildlife filmmaker, and after intensively shooting with this new beast for the last 2 days, I can honestly say it's gonna be a game changer. This camera, the EOS R5, is not just super fast, toughly built, and believe me, I tested it in very rough conditions. It has a big advantage in terms of autofocus systems. So there's two things which makes this camera very adaptable for wildlife. First thing, you can use a button which is called subject to detect and detect animals. Faces, body, wings from birds, for example. And I tested it with sea eagles and very rapidly moving birds, and it's fantastic. You can imagine the bird is like 100 meters away and I can already focus the bird. The autofocus system locks really into the bird, keeps it in focus all the time while it's flying towards me, and I just have to press this button and there's 12 to 20 frames per second coming out of this camera, and every single frame is in focus. I'm super impressed, especially with this new wildlife lens. It's 100 to 500, 4.5, 7.1 lens. And I mean, first I thought 7.1, it's gonna be a problem in terms of ISO capabilities. But this camera sensor is so well built, the high ISO is not a big deal. I photographed to 12,000 ISO and the images are crispy sharp. There's no big disadvantages in the images. It's just a fantastic thing, and I believe this is going to change the wildlife photography and filming industry big time, because you can film 8K, you can film 4K, 120 frames per second, and even filming while looking through the viewfinder, which opens a whole new area for wildlife photographers and wildlife filmmakers. It's going to be the game changer we all waited for so many years. Finally it's there, and I'm just sitting on my 1DX Mark III and with a 200-400, which I usually shoot, and yeah, I think she's angry because I'm not gonna let go of this one. It's a fantastic camera and I'm very impressed.